backStory events and American Songwriter Mag, interviewing some fantastic singer-songwriters. I am so excited about who's next up. Welcome Megan Davies. She has over 180 million streams on YouTube.
I do.
Which is amazing. And I also saw her last night at the She Rocks Summer NAMM Showcase at the Listening Room. Welcome, Megan.
Thank you for having me. Happy to be here.
Is this your first NAMM show, or have you been?
I've been to the Anaheim NAMM Show, which is also very exciting. But it's my first Nashville one, actually.
Well, welcome.
Thank you.
So please introduce you to our readers.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of music that you sing?
Yeah, I do a lot of acoustic-based pop music. I'm a guitar player, sort of first. I studied guitar in college, actually. And so that everything's very guitar influenced, I would say. So, yeah.
So you've been in Nashville for 10 years, but where did you grow up?
So I grew up in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. It's kind of far from here. It's probably about 11 and a half hours, but I've been here about 10 years now, so Nashville definitely feels like home. So, yeah.
How has Nashville influenced or inspired your songwriting? Because it is the songwriting capital of the world.
Oh, it's influenced it a lot. I mean, the way people view songwriting as a craft here, I think that's sort of been the main thing. I mean, I always practiced guitar and things like that, but when I moved here, there's people that really just practice writing and practice, their words and their lyrics, and I just became. It was cool to see the respect for that here, and I like to think that it kind of rubbed off a bit on me. So.
Do you think it's maybe worth for songwriters, across America to venture into Nashville to write? Is it a different experience?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I just think as a town in general, it's just there's such a culture here. It's defined by music. It is Music City, and also there's just a lot of people here, pursuing music. So it's great, running into people and having conversations with people who love the same things that you do. So.
And events like the NAMM Show, where the whole world is here.
Exactly.
All the guitars in the world are here.
Yes.
So congratulations, you just released It Doesn't Matter, which I love your single.
Thank you.
The video, you guys have to check it out. It is so impactful. So please tell me about that experience, the song, what inspired you to write it?
So It Doesn't Matter. I think I wrote it about like a year and a half ago, and I wrote it with two other writers in town, Bonnie Baker and Karen Kozowski, both fantastic female musicians and in their own right. And it was just a regular co-write, and we've gotten to a lot of discussions about our own childhood and how when you grow up you become more confident. And it's a song that I personally loved. It didn't make it onto my first EP, but I toured with it for months and months and months, and started realizing that I was getting a really special reaction to it, and people were emotionally connecting to it in a way that I hadn't seen with some of my other songs. And when it came time for the spring, when I got back from tour, I was like, I need to get this one recorded.
Yes.
So that's kind of the story of that one.
Yeah. And what is the song about?
So for me, it's a lot of my story, to be honest, and how I've slowly realized that as you get older, some things that seem huge and so important when you're younger don't anymore. I mean, it's kind of the whole idea of it matters until it doesn't matter. And the music video that we did, it's actually the story of the director. That was what was so interesting about this song.
Really cool.
Is everyone put their own story to it. So it's been cool to see it interpreted in different ways.
Well, I also love when you see artists that have very thought-provoking lyrics and a wonderful message to the song, but then also artists that take that message and put it into other creative areas like video, like music videos, like photo shoots. So that was really cool to see that.
That's like one of my favorite things too. I love collaborating with people visually, with the different sort of media forms online. It's really like opened the door to be able to collaborate with, cinematographers and directors and actors. And it's just a whole different part of the brain, and I've really loved it.
Speaking of video and YouTube, we have to talk about YouTube because 100 million views. That is very impressive.
Yeah, it's honestly hard to comprehend sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
because it's a number on a screen, and at a point, it's just like, it's hard to visualize, and it's not until I go on the road when I see like people standing in front of me where I'm like, oh wow, this is like these. Every single one of those subscribers is like a human being that's like
Amazing.
lives in a different place from me and is connecting with me. I mean, it's pretty beautiful when you think
What
about it.
I love about your covers is you make it your own. It almost sounds like it could be your song.
Thank you.
And you also do release your original music. So as you know, a musician, YouTube, doing covers, and then also releasing your original material can be a great avenue to, growing your fan base. Do you have any advice or tips for songwriters that are wanting to put out their music? And
I think focusing on the craft is the most important thing. That's sort of where I've always placed my focus, and when I'm just focused on continuing to get better, like looking back at what I was doing 2 years ago, 1 year ago, and constantly striving to make better content, I think that's where the focus should be. And as long as obviously you can think strategically in a lot of different ways, and it's not a bad thing to do that for sure, but I think you don't want to lose focus on just becoming better at your own craft. I think that's the most important thing. So,
well, your songs are fantastic, so we're
Thank
excited
you.
to hear a song from you today.
yeah.
That'd be great. What song will you be singing with us?
So I'm going to play Doesn't Matter, which is, the newest single.
You can get It Doesn't Matter on Spotify, iTunes.
Yep.
Watch the YouTube video. It's amazing.
Yes.
This is Megan Davies with It Doesn't Matter. So Megan Davies was performing last night at the She Rock Summer NAMM Showcase, which was the all-female showcase at the NAMM Show. It was a fantastic night with the Women's International Music Network. So that was their 6th annual showcase. It happens every year at Summer NAMM. This is the first day of Summer NAMM, taking it all in. Yes. So this is Megan Davies with It Doesn't Matter.
Cool, we good?
Held my head low as I walked through the hallways of lockers and teenage jokes. And I'm broken, second guessing the clothes that I left my home in. Boys don't cry and girls stay young. Adults don't lie, they can't be wrong. Now I can't seem to find my place, but I'm closer than yesterday. Wish I figured it out when the whole world felt so strange. That it matters, it matters, it matters until it doesn't matter. Oh, it matters, it matters, it matters until it doesn't matter. Yeah, I loved him the way that I learned from the movies of beautiful stars. But I didn't, I just thought that I did in the back of his car. Boys don't cry and girls stay young. Adults don't lie, they can't be wrong. Now I can't seem to find my place, but I'm closer than yesterday. Wish I figured it out when the whole world felt so strange. That it matters, it matters, it matters until it doesn't matter. Oh, it matters, it matters, it matters until it doesn't matter. We're all just in and bones, trying to make it better. We're all just holding on, dying to fit together. And it matters, it matters, it matters until it doesn't matter. Oh, it matters, it matters, it matters until it doesn't matter. Now I can't seem to find my place, but I'm closer than yesterday. Wish I figured it out when the whole world felt so strange. That it matters, it matters, it matters until it doesn't matter. It matters, it matters, it matters till it doesn't matter. It matters, it matters, it matters till it doesn't matter. Until it doesn't matter anymore.
Amazing! That is Megan Davies with her latest single, It Doesn't Matter, live on the floor of the 2018 Summer NAMM Show. Thank you so much, Megan, for joining us today. Now, where can everybody find you online?
Well, you can find me on YouTube at youtube.com/Megan Davies and Instagram, Megan A. Davies, and I think my website's megandaviesmusic.com.
Do you have any upcoming shows that people can...
I don't. I am actually making music this summer, sitting in a studio and have some cool songs that I'm excited to get out there. So,
well, everybody watch out for her EP that'll be coming out at the end of fall. Thank you so much, Megan. This is Sarah Command with American Songwriter Magazine and backStory Events. We'll see you in a little bit.